It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Well, for the first time this week, we can say good evening. So, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Clopton for the 23rd Annual Clopton Invitational Basketball Tournament. It's ladies' semifinal night here at the tournament, at the new gym. A couple of games, and there's a couple of consolation semifinals going on over at the old middle school as well. I'm Chuck Brandstetter, along with April Froenig, as always. And so tonight we're going to start out with Van Par and Monroe City. And anytime anybody plays Monroe City, you got to say you're going to have a tough night, probably.
Say good luck. It's going to be rough.
I was talking to Kelly Boschert this evening before the game, and she said that they beat them by 20. Monroe City beat Van Par by 20 earlier. However, in that game, they did not have Jordan Garner, and she's hoping maybe that makes a difference, and we'll find out here shortly. But Garner definitely a fine player for Van Par.
Oh, absolutely. But they'll all have to have pretty much perfect games to beat Monroe City. Monroe City has so much experience, so much talent. They just perennial. It's the past 3 years, Monroe City has been awesome in this tournament. So.
Lady Panthers scored 99 the other night, and they really could have had over 100 with any kind of luck.
Easily.
And Van Par beat Silex 51-36. That's how they got here. So let's take a break. We'll be back with more information for you here on the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, new and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Well, up here in the Bowling Green Tractor TribCast broadcast booth, we are surrounded by celebrity. We're going to have Craig Smith next to us, right?
Right.
Yeah, maybe we can talk to him a little bit. I don't know. He's scouting, you understand. And then we got, of course, the world-famous Jim Ross here next to us.
Yep.
He'll get busy later on, so he'll leave us alone. But, it's just a celebrity row up here, so it's kind of fun.
Well, I'm here.
And then, of course, oh, yes, no doubt. I mean, I didn't even have to mention your name. Everybody knows that.
Funny.
So, anyway, what do you think Mark's thinking over next door? He's got a couple of games over there, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. And I'm not sure which one comes first, but I think it's Silex and
Wright City.
Wright City. Wright City, of course, was the recipient of the whooping by Monroe City in the opening round. They managed 17 points against Monroe City. I think Silex is looking good to beat Wright City, pick themselves up a win, and get themselves into the consolation final. I know that that's definitely what new coach, and her name escapes me right now, and Rebecca Lipsy. They would like to get the girls into a trophy game, and that's the one they've got to do since they're on the consolation side. So.
And then what do you think of the nightcap, Louisiana and Winfield?
Well, I'd like for Louisiana to pull one out. I think that's an evenly matched game there. I really do. I think that it would be a real boost for the Louisiana Lady Bulldogs and Coach Derek Brandstetter if they could get into a trophy game and have that experience. I mean, that's, even though it's not a championship it's still a trophy game. And, I think that sets them up for a better run for the rest of the season when, right out of the gates you're competing for some hardware.
Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have your starting lineups next.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center, today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Top-seeded Monroe City against number 4 Van Fire. Let's check tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all their services at pikecountyhealth.org. Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, caring for our communities.
All right, for top-seeded Monroe City, coached by Cody Leonard. It'll be number 10, Jada Summers, a 5'8 senior, starting tonight. Also starting will be 5'9 sophomore, number 12, Haley Dyer. Number 14, Bailey Hayes. She's a 5'8 junior. Another 5'8 junior, number 15, Lauren Youngblood. And rounding it out will be number 33, Bailey Hayes, a 5'7 sophomore. So again, for Monroe City, it will be Summers, Dyer, Bailey Hayes, Youngblood, and Bailey Hayes. And for the number 4 seeded Van Far Lady Indians, coached by Kelly Borchard, it'll be number 1, Jordan Garner, the 5'7 senior, getting the start tonight. 5'3 freshman, number 10, Devin Keller. 5'8 freshman, number 21, Haley Basket. Number 23, Jaylee Jennings, the 5'10 senior. And 5'3 sophomore, number 24, Panna Conaway. So again, for Van Far, it will be Garner, Keller, Basket, Jennings, and Conaway.
That's tonight's Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. We've got the opening tip coming up here at the Clopton Tournament next on TribCast.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by Lacrosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, the Law Office of Briscoe and Branning, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana, by County Markets of Vandalia in Louisiana, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, Bowling Green Lumber Company, by Lynn's Heritage House, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and by Pike County Title Company. Now, coverage of high school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper, celebrating 10 years of high school sports. This is TribCast.
It is time for the opening tip, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company The oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873. Van Far wins the opening tip, and we are underway here in the first of the ladies' championship semifinals. Jennings to Garner. It goes down low on the baseline. Back to Garner, out to Jennings on the wing. Jay Lee directs the traffic out there. Monroe City opens up in a zone defense. Looks like about a 1-2-2. And Conaway to Garner. The pass knocked out of bounds. It goes off of Van Far, and the Panthers will have the ball. No score, half a minute in here at the Clopton tournament. Van Far is going to put on some pressure. Inbound pass comes to Summers. She is quite a player for this Monroe City bunch. Summers, she travels. That would be Lauren Youngblood on the travel as the foot skidded on that slick pavement out there. Panthers with their pressure of their own full court. With the ball is Haley Basket. And now they give it up over on the far side to Garner. Jennings wants a 17-footer. It rolls off the rim, no good. Garner got the rebound, put it up. It's no good. She fights for her own rebound. It's a tie-up, and the arrow favors Monroe City. Still no score. Like I say, these two teams played earlier. Van Far lost by 20 without Jordan Garner. So they're thinking maybe they have a little closer opportunity here. There's a walk that wasn't called again, and she knows it. Youngblood does. She got away with it. Youngblood at the free throw line. Goes down low, intended for Summers. It's off her hands, out of bounds, and Van Far has it back.
It's just matching turnovers.
6:58 to go. Played over a minute. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. In fact, it's not even come close to a basket. Garner down the middle, stops in the lane, shoots. That's a terrible shot. Rebound, and the pass up to Dyer. She scores on the fast break. Haley Dyer gets the first 2 points of the game for Monroe City. Basket over to Conaway. Here's the shot from three-point range. It's no good from Keller. Rebound and behind the defense is number 12 again, Dyer, and she scores to make it 4-0. Basket in the backcourt, gives it backwards to Jennings. Jaylee across the time stripe, works against a couple of defenders, splits them in the middle of the lane, puts up a 10-footer and knocks it down. Jaylee Jennings, and the Indians are on the board. It's 4-2. Dyer to Summers, down low, wide open, blew the layup. That was Hayes. And now a long pass up ahead. Basket's got it. Over to Conaway. She's fouled on the way in. Who are they going to call it on here? I'm thinking it's Bailey Hayes. They didn't post it, did they?
Is it just out of bounds?
It's just out of bounds, I guess. I could swore I seen him call a foul.
Oh, I thought I heard the whistle.
Here's Jennings off the inbounds. That's no good from the corner. And the rebound by the Lady Panthers. Jada Summers has it. She'll bring it across the line on the dribble. Passes over on the right side to go back inside on a give and go, and Summers can't handle the pass. It actually ends up going off the hands of Colwell. Here's a shot from Lila Yeager. That was off the inbound pass, and it's good. 7-2 the score. Now a walk in the backcourt committed by Devin Keller, the freshman. So the Indians are not off to the best of starts here, trailing 7-2, 5:28 to go in the first period. Summers, over on the other side it goes to Dyer. They whip it around. Down low, Summers, that's the play they like. The shot won't go, but Van Far commits the foul.
It's going to be on Haley Basket. Her first, team's first.
Summers hits the first free throw. Ups the lead to 8-2. Second one. It's no good, too hard. And the rebound to basket for Van Far. Jennings with a long pass up ahead. The shot blocked. That was taken by Keller. Out of bounds to Van Far. They'll get to keep it. And Jennings will toss it in. To Keller. Her shot blocked. Out of bounds. That went off a Panther. So we'll try it again. Again, Jennings to throw it in. Where is she going to go? Outside with it. That's Conaway. To Keller. That pass intercepted. And here is Dyer with the break. Can't hit the layup. Kind of forced out a little bit. And that altered the shot. Van Far streaking down the far sideline with Jaylee Jennings. She breaks to the basket now. It's open. She missed it a little too hard off the glass. Rebound by Basket. What do we have? This time we're going to have a foul. Number 20, Riley Quinn, they say.
That's her first.
Number 5 checks into the game for the Indians. As we got Dyer with another fast break. I don't know how many of those she's had. Summers follows it up, though, with the bucket. 10-2 is the score. The Indians now can't afford to get too much further behind against this bunch. Jennings will shoot one from long range and nail it. That's a two-pointer. So Jaylee with the basket to make it 12-4. Summers. Oh, right through a couple of players. I mean, that was muscle, wasn't it? Bullied her way right through there to get the bucket. They're not putting any scores on the board right now. It's 14. Now it should be 14-6. Oh. Dyer for the Panthers runs into, I don't have number 5 in the roster here.
I had both coaches go over these with a fine-tooth comb. For Monroe City?
Let me look. No, for Van Far.
Oh, it's Aubrey Bungie. It's right there.
Oh, there we go. I was looking on the wrong side again.
I had
right,
both
Bungie.
coaches go over this.
Bungie. Van Far's ball. Jennings inbounds. Up ahead with it to basket. Now Jensen. Back to Jennings. Inside it goes. The shot up and in. That was pretty. Haley Basket gets the 2 points. 12-8. Dyer wants a tray. Nope. Monroe City, though, has the rebound. Dyer's got it back. Drives in the lane, puts one up, and good. That's a nice floater off the glass. And Haley Dyer with 2 more points. We're going to have a reach-over foul here. That's going to be called against Dyer. Keller coming back in for the Indians, replacing Panna Conaway. Here's Jaylee. Keller to basket. Her shot from the baseline won't go. A rebound, Jennings has it. Tries to go inside with a pass, and probably that was ill-advised. Ends up on the floor. And a tie-up. The arrow stays with the Indians. It'll be Elise Jensen to throw it in for Van Far. In the corner is Keller. Out on top, Basket wants the shot. A beautiful shot it is. Basket drains one from about 15 feet. Back the other way. Hayes can't hit the shot. Outside to Dyer with the rebound. Now Bailey Hayes. Out on top, back to Bailey. Beyond 3, she tries to lob it in, gets it there. Ball knocked out and picked up by Jensen. And she's fouled. They called it on Clara Minor, number 11, I believe. Inbound Garner. Straight up with it. She drew the foul. I think that's another one on Minor, so she gets a couple quick ones.
Jordan's generally a very good free throw shooter.
There you go. That's her first one tonight, right?
Yes, it is.
So Van Far has come back here, and they trail only by 3 now, 14-11. Second one. It's no good. She left it a little short. And the rebound to the Lady Panthers. Youngblood over to Bailey Hayes. Out front to the other Hayes. Now number 33. I'm having trouble remembering these gals' names for some reason, and I shouldn't have that problem. That shot's no good. Rebound loose, out of bounds. It's going to go to Van Far. This will help. 4 new ones for Monroe City. Jennings up the middle to Garner. Now to Basket. I'm wanting so bad next time. Basket with a basket, you know. Foul here against who?
They don't have the right number. Because there is no 22 from Monroe City. I think they mean number 12.
Shot's no good by Jennings. Now there is a 22.
Yep.
Right there.
Oh, right. It's Kinsey Moss at bottom of your list.
Okay.
They added her.
Moss has it then. And it's taken away by Garner, who has the fast break. She going to go all the way. Can't hit the shot, but will draw the foul and go back to the charity stripe.
Yes, Coach added her. When I said I went over these coaches and said I've got to have correct lineups and correct rosters.
Well, we got Jordan Garner back at the free throw line.
She's 1 for 2 from the line so far.
Oops. Missed it.
That's unusual.
Mm-hmm. She can draw Van Far back within 2 with this one. It's up, and it's good. So it's 14-12. Indians down by 2, and a steal on the inbound. Jennings ties the game.
How you like them apples?
She had to try it twice, but that second one went. And we got us a new ball game here at 14. Moss into front court, having trouble. It's taken away by Van Far. Jennings gets it over to Garner. Back to Jennings, a long pass up ahead. That would be Keller. Down on the baseline to Haley Basket. She is double teamed and in a bit of trouble. And they called timeout before a turnover could be called. So, 1:05 to go in the first. We're tied at 14. Clopton tournament coverage on TribCast.
Take your grocery list to County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia and save big on the foods and essentials your family loves. Savings every day throughout the store in every department, or let County Market do the cooking for you with signature fried chicken, roasters, sides, and desserts. And don't forget to use your Max card. They're free and available for instant use from your local County Market grocer in Louisiana, Vandalia, or shop anytime. Find recipes and more at mycountymarket.com.
The Indians are letting it be known they're not going to lay down for this Monroe City bunch. We're tied at 14 with 1:05 to go here in the first. Van Far can take the lead if they can get a bucket on this possession. Jennings has it in the corner for the Indians to Keller. Keller now on the high post to Bungie. They give it off. Garner's shot won't go. And on the rebound, it's tied up. This time the arrow favors Monroe City. We're under a minute, 55.8 seconds to go in the first quarter. This press has bothered Monroe City quite a bit.
Yep.
They do get it inbounded. Now Summers has it right down the middle and gets it off to Dyer on the right wing. Over it goes to Hayes. Now to Bailey Hayes. That shot's up high off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Summers, it's taken away by Garner.
looky there.
Outlet pass to Jennings. Jennings has the break down low, the shot up
Nice.
and in. Oh, it rolled out from Keller. And on the rebound, we have another tie-up, and this time the arrow will favor Van Far.
It's like the 1980 Olympic hockey team where you don't try to defend, you attack.
There's one knocked away by Haley Dyer, and she's got the layup. Oh, and she put it up too hard off the glass. Here's number 20. That shot won't go. That was Riley Quinn. Now Van Par's got it. Jennings pushes it up the far side. Off to Keller. Keller, and a pass is knocked back into Keller's hands. They get it down low to Bungie. Traveling is the call. Panna Conaway coming back in for the Indians, and she'll replace Devin Keller. 7 seconds, all that's left. Monroe City have to go the length of the court here if they want to score. Here's Bailey Hayes. Time's going to run out. No, Hayes gets the shot up, and she scores. Bailey Hayes at the very last split second splits the net to put the Lady Panthers up after 1:17-14. Back with more in a minute. This is TribCast.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Let's see if we can get a quick update on the numbers from the first quarter, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Well, for Van Far, it's Basket and Jennings with 6 points apiece, and Jordan Garner has 2. And from Monroe City, it is Jada Summers and Bailey Hayes, each with 5 points, 4 for Haley Dyer and 3 for Lila Yeager.
Here's your scoring report, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Visit them online at youngenterprisesinc.com. Hayes out front, gets it to Youngblood, now to Jada Summers. They've held Summers down here in the first quarter. She backs in this time, puts the shot up, no good, gets her own rebound. Up again, no good, but she's fouled. Summers finding it tough going in the middle against these Indians. The foul's going to be against Aubrey Bungie. And Summers will have 2 from the free throw line.
Right now she's 50% from the line. Usually she's a little more dead on from the line.
Rattled that one home. 4-point lead for the Lady Panthers. It's 18-14. She got that one too. 19-14. There's a steal off the pass, inbounds, and now it's out of bounds. Monroe City will keep it here. This Haley Dyer, very quick. They throw it outside, and this is Bailey Hayes. Off to Summers, fakes the 3 against Garner, moves in. Underneath the basket. What are they going to call? Block? Yeah, got Bungie again.
And that is number 2 for her.
So they're going to send in Elise Jensen to replace Bungie.
It's just 3 team fouls for Van Far, whereas Monroe City has 8.
It's amazing. Summers drives in the middle, puts one up, good, and a foul. That's what you don't want if you're Van Far. You don't want to see her do that very often.
Yep, she can burn you.
Well, a chance for a 3-point play this time for Summers.
That was called on Jordan Garner, her first, team's 4th.
She missed that one. And tracking it in the corner, it's picked up by Haley Basket. Up ahead to Jennings. She'll take it across the timeline. Now set up the offense with 6:53 to go in the half. Basket has it, right side, skips it over here to Conaway. And then it's thrown away by Jensen. Dyer with another fast break, and again she missed it. However, on the far side, it's picked up and put in by Bailey Hayes. Indians almost turn it over again, but they find a wide open player down low. That was Jensen. She missed it. Look at these guys move. They are back. There's a shot blocked. Van Far had it, and it's out of bounds off of Conaway. No, I take it back. They say it's Van Far basketball, so it'll be Conaway to throw it in. She thought it was off her, and she ran to the other end. Now almost a bad pass, but Conaway saves it for the Indians. Up the basket. Basket on the near sideline. Gets it off to Conaway. Over it goes to Jennings, and she's fouled. She sure is. That's young blood on that foul. And Jaylee will shoot a 1-and-1.
That was the first on Youngblood.
And they're going to let the player come in. That would be Keller, Devin Keller, back in for Panam.
Devin is an exciting freshman, right along with Haley Basket. They're going to have, or look to have, long, fun careers in front of them.
Jaylee sinks the first free throw, and the lead is down to 8 for Monroe City. Jennings with her second shot. It's no good, off the back of the iron. Rebound basket, and the ball is tipped out of bounds off the hands of Monroe City. Van Far with another crack at it here. 6:02 to go, second period. Jensen over on the left side to basket, and they go over on the other side. Here's the shot by Keller. Won't go, and the rebound off of Garner, picked up by Summers, ahead to Dyer. Dyer's got another fast break. Oh, she made this one. She's been blowing a few of those lately. That one went to make it a 10-point game here at 25-15. Garner quickly into front court for Van Far, gets it off to Keller. Now in the corner, basket wants a long two, and it's no good. Summers with the rebound outlet pass, and here is Dyer again behind the defense, and she'll put it up and score. That is something you're going to have to stop.
Yeah.
27-15, the lead all of a sudden up to 12 for Monroe City. We got 5:26 to go in the first half from the Clopton tournament on TribCast.
The 10th season of TribCast basketball on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, Bowling Green Lumber Company, by Lynn's Heritage House, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and by Pike County Title Company. More high school basketball is coming up, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Here we go after the timeout. The Indians have the ball. Jennings will throw it in, and she does so to Jensen, who will take it across the line on the dribble. Then look for help. Gets it off to Basket. Haley spins and comes backwards to Jaylee Jennings. Jennings controls the offense from the top of the key. Goes to Garner on the wing out high left side. She'll drive the lane. Stop, pop, and it drops. There you go. Garner with a bucket.
That's her first field goal.
Dyer back for the Lady Panthers. Gets a return pass. Now Yeager, Lila Yeager. Inside it goes. Bailey Hayes. She's fouled, missed the shot. But we'll have a couple from the line. That's the 10th foul. Pardon me, it's the 6th foul. But she was shooting anyway. This is number 20, Riley Quinn, the 5'9" sophomore. Garner's going to come out for a bit as Panaconaway checks back in. 27-17 here. That second shot's no good from Quinn as well, and the rebound to basket for Van Far. Long pass up ahead. It comes to Keller. Keller drives down inside the lane, puts one up. Scoop shot won't go, and the rebound pulled in by Quinn for Monroe City. Off to Summers. Summers works against basket in the backcourt, now crosses the line. Youngblood to Dyer, inside Summers, down on the baseline. Two people on her, and she rolls it in anyway. Jada Summers. Van Far trying to get back in a hurry. Keller has the shot, no good from just inside the lane. Rebound Summers. Outlet pass to Youngblood. She almost lost it, got it back. It goes inside, and the ball taken away by Jennings. Saved by Jensen. Back to Jennings. Here comes Janely down the middle of the court. At the free throw line. Stops, pops from 12, and it goes in. Janely Jennings with the bucket. Now a steal by Haley Basket. And she's fouled by Summers from behind. Nice play by Haley Basket. Chance to get some points with the clock stopped here. 3:48 to go in the second period. And Basket missed it. But Basket with another chance to put it in the biscuit. Put the biscuit in the basket. Put the biscuit in the basket. That one won't go either, and she missed them both. Tough luck there. Here's Bailey Hayes under the bucket. She's going to be fouled. I think it's going to go against Jensen. And Bailey Hayes, this is the one spelled B-A-I-L-E-Y.
Yep.
There's another one spelled B-A-I-L-E-E.
Yep.
So
I'm going to go and see if there's any nicknames or something.
You got Bailey and Bailey here. You know, you could Bailey and Bailey Hayes. That's odd. Maybe a middle name or something, you know.
Yep. Maybe we can find something.
It's not a big deal, really. It's just unusual, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of in the book.
Yeah, it really is. Bailey and Bailey. 31-19, Van Fire. Did they have it thrown away or did they tip it? They're going to have a conference here. They're not sure. I'm not either.
Scoreboard.
Out there talking to see who's going to win the next game, Clopton or Elsberry. That's what they're thinking. You know, they're talking to each other about that. Maybe not. That's going to be Monroe City's ball. And it comes in to Dyer. Back to Hayes. Back to Dyer on the wing right side. Hayes has it at the top. Over it goes to Quinn. She'll put the shot up. No good. And the rebound by Garner. Quickly out to Jennings. Van Far on the run. Monroe City gets back on defense, however. They feed it inside. Garner can't hit the layup. And the rebound, Quinn for Monroe City. Dyer over to Lila Yeager. Now Hayes has it in the right corner. Gives it off to Bailey Hayes. She moves down inside, can't score. Ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to go to Van Far. Hayes was trying to get her own rebound and knocked it out with her left hand. In this case, her strong hand. Uh-oh, in the backcourt, having a little bit of trouble. Basket goes and gets it. Jennings up to Garner. Garner all alone, works, moves, shoots, and scores. A nice spin move in the lane, and Garner got it to go. 31-21. Here's Dyer back the other way. Out on top now is Bailey Hayes. Dyer on the baseline, inside, the shot up, no good by Yeager. And a foul on the rebound.
Looks like that might go against Jordan Garner. That'll be his third. That is the situation.
Not good news for the Lady Indians. We're going to have a couple of substitutions. Abigail Hunn comes in, and so does Aubrey Bungie. Garner set down, and so did Keller. Shot up and in by Bailey Hayes. That's Bailee. She's a 5'7" sophomore. And her second shot is no good, and the rebound to Van Far. That's Hun with it. Another freshman for Van Far. Jennings out front. Over it goes to Jensen. Back to Jennings. Free throw line. Now Conaway. Trying to lob it inside. Bad pass. It's taken away. Here's Dyer. Inside. It's knocked away by Jensen. Keller back into the game, replacing Elise Jensen. And we have a traveling call down there in the corner. Taking a step with it was Haley Dyer. Now Lauren Youngblood back into the game, replacing Bailey Hayes, the one that spells it Bialey. Here's a steal. This is the other Bailey Hayes. She'll take it in. She was too far out of the basket, hit the underside of the backboard, but still drew a foul.
It's going to go on Jaylee Jennings.
And she'll have a chance for a couple. Down to 1:54 to go here in the first half of play. Ooh, and that one won't go for Hayes. Second shot is on the way. It bounces high up off the rim. No good. Rebound to Van Far. Bungie to Jennings. Jennings across the line. From the top. Goes over to Keller. Back to Jennings. Stops inside the lane about 13 feet out. Missed it. Gets her own rebound and scores. Jennings with a couple for the Indians. They're under 10 points now in the deficit, 32-23. But meantime, coming right back and putting it in over there was Quinn, wasn't it? Yeah, number 20. Riley Quinn with the bucket. Yeah, losing it, trying to do a little too much. Devin Keller. They'll go underneath. That time a shot no good, and a follow-up by Dyer. Van Far, Jennings all the way down, gives it up. The shot is no good by Hun. And then the rebound is off of Monroe City, out of bounds. Haley Basket coming in. Jada Summers back in for the Lady Panthers.
Well, at halftime, it's Silex leading Wright City 27-22.
You say Wright City was leading?
No, Silex
is leading. Okay.
27-22.
All right. Here's a steal. Another one. Dyer with another break. Boy, she must have had about 10 of those here in the first half.
She has 8 points off of those
well,
just in this quarter.
I'm going to say she's had a lot more opportunities and missed a bunch.
Yeah.
Here's another one. She got another one. Dyer did. Oh, Keller tripped up, falls down. I hope she's all right. She's tough. She bounces right back up. We're going to foul her against Monroe City as they tripped her pretty good. Bailey Hayes on the foul. And Keller will shoot two. Short.
Doggone it.
Anna Lynn Colwell comes into the ball game for Van Far. Her first appearance, replacing Panna Conaway. We're down to 31.7 seconds. That shot's good by Keller. Now Jensen in for Van Far. Keller will go out. Inbound toss from Hayes into Dyer. Dyer gets across the line with ease. Passes over on the far side to Miner. Now inside to Summers. She scores. Jada Summers. She's a force. That is for sure. There's a pass that's going to go out of bounds off the hands of Abigail Hun. With 9 seconds to go, a chance for the Panthers to pad that 18-point lead. Youngblood with 3 seconds on the clock. In the corner, Bailey Hayes. Down low, Summers scores at the buzzer. Wow, and it's a 20-point halftime deficit for Van Far. 44-24. We'll be back. We'll have the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime next on thepeoplestribune.com.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
At halftime, it is a 44-24 score on your scoreboard. As you look at your computer screen, it's saying 42-24, but it is 44-24 as Summers got a bucket at the buzzer to end this first half of play. The Lady Indians were down only by 3 at the end of the first quarter, and that was because of a 3-point shot that went in at the buzzer. And so Monroe City very much outplayed Van Far in that second quarter as they've up that 3-point lead to 20 at 44-24. Jada Summers has been her usual self, although Van Far did hold her down quite a bit in the first quarter especially. But Dyer, this Haley Dyer for Monroe City, has had so many breakaway fast break lay-ins. She's hit 4 or 5 of those, but she's also missed 4 or 5 of those. So she could very well have another, 10 points or so in her total scoring column. April will have that report for you shortly as we are here at the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime from the 23rd Annual Clopton Invitational Basketball Tournament. A little bit later on, we will have another game from the new gym here in its championship semifinal. The Lady Hawks will take on Elsberry. And Lady Indians from Elsberry are vastly improved. That ought to be one heck of a ball game. I think that's got a chance to be one of the better games of the tournament. Meantime, as we told you earlier, Silex at halftime was leading Wright City in the consolation semifinals over at the middle school gym, and they have another game over there. After that one, it'll be Louisiana against Winfield. And we'll be back here tomorrow night for more action. It'll be boys semifinal night tomorrow night. So we're going to take another break here, and when we come back, April will have some scoring and other information for us. This is TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually
be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, new and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing. Now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Shucard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, the Lady Panthers lead the Lady Indians by 20 at half. Let's check our first half numbers, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, and more at youngenterprisesinc.com.
All right. Well, it was pretty exciting. Van Far in that first quarter, they were able to tie it up after a steal right under the basket by Jaylee Jennings with about a minute 30 left. Put it up, and after getting behind, and they came back, tied it up at 14, and then a buzzer-beating shot by Bailey Hayes in the first quarter put Monroe City up 17-14 after the first, and then Monroe City just rocked it in that second. They outscored Van Far 27-10 for this 20-point lead, 44-24 here at the half. For Van Far, it's 11 points for Jaylee Jennings, who leads things for the Lady Indians. Jordan Garner and Haley Baskett each have 6 points apiece, and Devin Keller has 1. And for Monroe City, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points for Jada Summers. I had miscalculated that. And Haley Dyer right behind her with 14 points, as you mentioned. You know, those steals, and she just comes down and dumps it in. She scored 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points in the second quarter on those. And then 7 points for Bailey Hayes, number 14, and 3 points for Bailey Hayes, number 33. 2 points for Riley Quinn and 3 for Lila Yeager. It is Monroe City 6 for 13 from the line and Van Far 4 for 10. So both teams not really doing a great job from the free throw line.
Okay, there's your scoring update from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. It's been our State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime report. April got her exercise in, running up and down the bleachers and everything else.
Couldn't find my phone. And now my phone isn't working.
Uh-oh. One thing we need to correct there.
Oh, yeah.
Time for the second half start. La Crosse Lumber Company does that. And Van Far down by 20 with the ball to start this second half. We are underway. Van Far needing a big, big comeback here. And that won't help as Jennings lost it out of bounds. So on the turnover, it will belong to Monroe City. Van Far puts on the pressure. Inbound pass comes to Summers. Off to Youngblood. Double teamed. Gets it up to Bailey Hayes. Hayes down to Dyer inside Summers. The other Bailey Hayes shoots. No good. Summers there to clean it up and put it in. Well, you got to have every confidence in the world if you're playing with Summers because, you know, if you miss it, there's a good chance she's going to get it and put it back in.
She's the janitor.
Yeah, cleans things up, doesn't she? Man, oh, man, she's tough. Inside, basket can't score, comes back outside. Now Jennings over Summers, it won't go. Rebound, Van Far's got it. Keller, she's not very tall and has a little trouble down low on that baseline. It's knocked out of bounds off of Devon. And again, it is Monroe City's basketball. Hayes across the line in a hurry. Now Dyer has it. In the corner to the other Hayes. Out top to Bailey with the EY. Dyer to Hayes. To Hayes. To Hayes. Summers on the rebound scores. Hayes to Hayes to Hayes to Hayes. Jesus. Oh, man. I'm not making it up, folks. It's the honest to God truth. Jennings has for Van Far. Dyer, or pardon me, not Dyer, Keller, back to Jennings. Conaway in a bit of trouble. And on the corner, it goes to basket. Ball comes out to Jennings at the top of the key. Now Keller back to Jennings. Over on the left side, Conaway to basket. Skips it, and the ball is intercepted, actually knocked away. And guess who has the fast break? There's another one for Miss Dyer. Knocked away by Youngblood. She got it up to Dyer, and she finished it off. Now Garner in the corner for Van Far, streaking down the lane as Jennings can't hit the shot, but she's fouled. That'll stop the clock with 5:53 to go here in the third. And Bailey Hayes, number 33, with the foul. Her third. Shots up. Good from Jaylee Jennings. Quinn and Yeager come in for the Panthers. Hayes and Hayes, sit down. All right. Need to foul them out. Jaylee's second shot, it's good. 50-26. Now Van Far got to come back with the Hayes out. And there's a start. Summers throws it off the hands of Youngblood out of bounds. We need a 4-point play.
And it's possible.
It is possible. The ball was knocked out, and it's going to belong to Monroe City. Dyer to Youngblood. Taken away by Jennings on the baseline. Jaylee with a left-hand dribble. Tried to pass it to Garner, intercepted. Guess who? Dyer with another break and another score. Like taking baby candy from a baby. I think that's what she's probably thinking. Here's basket, no good. Summers rebound. Dyer with another layup. She missed that one. Jennings has the rebound for the Indians. Over to Garner, left-hand layup coming. Oh, she couldn't handle it. That's out of bounds off of Jordan. And the Indians look a little rattled right now. Garner's going to have a seat. Bungie comes in for her. 5:09 to go, third period. Van Far still putting on the pressure in the backcourt. Youngblood across the line. And it bounces off her foot. She picks it up in a bit of trouble. Up ahead to Yeager. Now down low. The shot up. No good. And a whistle stops play on the rebound. Foul on Quinn for Monroe City. Riley Quinn. Dyer stops, pops, is partially blocked. And it goes right to Dyer. Ends up being a nice pass to Youngblood, and she's fouled by Bungie from behind pretty hard, really. Aubrey just ran into her.
That'll be the third on Aubrey.
It'll be out of bounds. Lila Yeager will throw it in. Jensen will come in now to replace Keller. Yeager. Summers. Dyer. Now Youngblood. 3 seconds in the lane. A rare turnover for the Lady Panthers. Basket works it into front court and says, here, you take it. Bungie's got it. Basket lets her go from the corner. No good. Gets her own rebound. Moves in. Shoots again. No good. And getting the rebound is Youngblood. Over it goes. Yeager wants a three. That one's no good. Van Farm with a rebound. Bungie over to Jennings. Long pass up ahead. Jensen tried to get it to basket. It's tipped out of bounds off the hands of Quinn. Clara Minor coming back into the ballgame for Monroe City, along with Bailey Hayes. The EY Hayes. Basket needs a basket. She got it. All right, Haley, there you go. And a foul. She'll have a chance for three. That foul was on Riley Quinn, her third. Haley basket. Missed the free throw, and Quinn has the rebound. Minor has the basketball for the Lady Panthers. Up ahead to Dyer. Summers fakes the three, drives the lane, puts it up and scores. She makes it look pretty easy.
Yes, she does.
There's almost a steal. Now Van Far has, well, they had numbers for a moment. Basket wants to stop and pop, and good from about 16 feet out. Haley basket. It's 54-30. And a traveling call over there on Bailey Hayes, number 14. Keller coming back in for Van Far. She'll replace Panna Conaway. Jaylee Jennings for the Indians. On the right side high, out top it comes to Keller, over to Basket. Back to Keller, inside on the high post. Bungie trying to get it back outside. Jennings gets it. Now in the corner to Jensen. To Jennings. Inside, Bungie can't shoot. Jensen's open from the baseline. Can't hit that shot underneath, though. Put up by Bungie. It rolls out. Rebound, Van Far. Keller had it, lost it, ends up on the floor. We have a tie-up. And it's going to go to Monroe City. Basket out of the game as Jordan Garner comes back in. Here's Hayes for Monroe City across the line over to Dyer. Down the lane, she'll stop, pop, and she can hit a jump shot too. That was Dyer with two more. Then Dyer knocks it out of bounds over on the far sideline. Keller throws it into Jennings. 2:15 to go here in the third. The Indians are down by 26. Whoa, what a block by Summers on Keller. The Indians have it back, though, and Bungie will score on the baseline.
Look good.
That's staying with it. Look good there. Now Hayes across the line quickly for Monroe City to Dyer, out to Summers. Summers wants to drive in against 3 Indians. Laid it short, got her own rebound, and muscles one back up and in.
Man.
That is just pure strength there by Summers. Now they're almost took it away. Garner ends up with it for Van Far. In the lane, puts one up. No good. Traveling is the call on Jordan. Basket coming back in for Van Far. Replacing Bungie, Summers, and Hayes are going to check out for Monroe City. Savannah Utterback makes her first appearance of the night for Monroe City. Here's Miner. Gets it to Dyer. Down low to Quinn. Back to Dyer. Over it goes to Utterback. Now Hayes. Utterback to Miner. Back to Utterback. Fires it up from long range. No good. Keller's got the rebound for the Indians. Nice maneuvering out of trouble, and she feeds it right into Quinn underneath the basket. And then a long pass stolen by Garner. Garner back the other way, 1-on-2. She's going to go in, and it's a blocking foul against Monroe City's Clara Miner. This will send Garner to the free throw line for Van Far. Under a minute to go here at 57.8. Garner's free throw is perfect. Conaway back into the ballgame for Keller.
Well, Monroe City has held Jennings and Garner off the board field goal wise.
Yeah, they've done
and that's that's pretty much gonna hurt no matter what.
Second shot by Garner was missed. Monroe City with the rebound. Dyer has it out front over to Miner. Looked at it from 3, sidearms it down low, and the pass goes to Quinn. Can't hit the shot, gets her own rebound. She leans in, and it rolled the rim and out. Van Far with the rebound. Jennings to Conaway, back to Jennings on the right wing. To the top on the dribble. Over it goes to Jensen. In the middle, Garner, and we're going to have a reach-over foul here against Monroe City. It's Miner again. And Miner is in major foul trouble.
Oh, yeah. That was her 4th, team's 5th. Monroe City, I mean, they rack up the fouls a whole lot faster than their counterparts.
Kenzie Moss comes in for her. Here's Jennings with a tray. It's too hard. Ball tracks to the corner. And it's out of bounds. It was grabbed by Conaway, but they say she was on the baseline. Pretty close. Dyer had it knocked away. Here's a travel call now on Bailey Hayes. After 3, I got that score from Mr. Pronig. Silex 45-36. So it looks like Silex on their way to a win, perhaps.
I guess I ought to send him an update since my phone's dead.
That shot's no good at the buzzer, and at the end of 3, the lead is 25. 58-33 Monroe City. Back with a 4th when we come back here at thepeoplestribune.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details.
Let's check the numbers after 3 quarters. As always, it's brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
All right, for Van Far, Jennings leads with 13 points. Basket has 10, 7 for Garner, 2 for Bungie, and 1 for Keller. And for Monroe City, it's 23 points for Jada Summers to lead things. Dyer has 20. Bailey Hayes, number 14, has 7. Number 33, Bailey Hayes, has 3. 3 for Lila Yeager, and 2 for Riley Quinn.
There's your scoring update. Young Enterprises Incorporated. Visit them at youngenterprisesinc.com. Asgrow Seeds. They got feed and seeds. They got crop insurance. Just about everything you need. A couple of turnovers to start this 4th quarter. Van Far's ball. Wide open in the corner is Keller. She doesn't shoot. Gives it off instead to Basket. Then it goes down low to Garner. She can't hit the shot. A rebound to Monroe City. Youngblood working hard. Up to Summers, who has to stretch for it. Now Bailey Hayes. Over to Dyer. To Summers underneath. Reverse layup. Oh, she missed it. I was looking for that to go. Van Far with the rebound. Conaway to Dyer. It's stolen away by Dyer. And look at that easy bucket. Summers is saying, "You're kidding me. This is too easy. I'm wide open. Nobody around me." She got it in. Now steal by Summers. Pass up ahead to Dyer. Wide open. Bailey Hayes underneath scores.
Holy moly.
Yeah. We may have a running clock here shortly. It's 29 right now.
Which one scored that?
Bailey Hayes, the 14.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Keller. That's a terrible shot. Save, though. Van Far keeps it. Basket. Stops, pops, 10-footer short. Summers rebounds, wide open. Dyer has another fast break layup. Count it. We do have a 31-point lead. Jensen to Basket. Oh, and a foul on Summers. She liked it anyway. She winced, but I had fun with that one. I liked it.
That is foul number 2 for Jada.
Clock running. It'll be Basket at the free throw line.
And foul number 7 for the team. I guess it doesn't matter as long as you're winning by as much as you are.
Now we have some mass substitutions going on. We'll tell you about it as we go along here. Clock still going at 5:25. Basket second free throw, that's no good. And the rebound to Dyer for Monroe City. Up ahead to Quinn. Back to Dyer. Over to Hayes. So we're going to have a walk here against Dyer, and that's okay. I mean, she's had more than enough good things to offset that. 64-34. The number 1 seeded Monroe City Panthers on top of Van Far. Shot is up and good. That's put in by Annalyn Colwell. So Colwell on the scoreboard here. This makes it 64-36. And another traveling call is called on Dyer over there as she fell to the floor. It's under 30 points, so the clock stops with 4:32. Jennings over to Basket. Now to Colwell. In the corner. Puts it on the floor to the wing. The ball almost stolen away, but Jennings goes and gets it. Now Jensen on the right wing. Just inside the arc. Back to Jennings. Over to Jensen for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled in by Quinn for the Panthers to Bailey Hayes. Back to Quinn. She'll get across the time stripe. In the corner, Dyer. Now Hayes lines up a three, and it's no good. Underneath, the shot put up by the other Bailey Hayes. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. As the foul was against Van Far, number 3, Annalyn Colwell.
That's right.
And Bailey missed it. Indians put in Abigail Hunn for Jordan Garner.
Bailey Hayes, not a very strong free throw shooter. She's 1 for 5 so far.
And she got that one.
Of course.
The old reverse jinx.
Well, I didn't mean to.
Indians on the attack. Colwell has it over in the right corner to Jennings at the free throw line. Now basket. In the corner to Jensen. No foul call. They're letting it go here. And a ball knocked away, picked up by Hayes to Dyer. Now Utterback wants a three. Nope. Underneath the rebound, put up and in. Was that Bailey Hayes, 33? Yeah. Jennings back the other way, off to basket. That long shot, no good. The rebound bounces around, and it ends up back with basket. Out to Jennings. Puts it up, no good. Rebound cannot be saved by Jensen. And it'll be the Panthers basketball. Clock moving at 2:45. Garner will return for Van Far. Basket will sit down. And they're taking a lot of time here. Ball stolen. Jennings, easy lay-in, has it. Need a few of those in a hurry. 67-38 is the score. We're down to 2:10 to go here in the fourth quarter. Garner steals it away. Gets it off to Bungie. She's going to put it on the floor finally, and it's knocked out of bounds. That'll go off the hands of Youngblood. It'll be Van Far's basketball. What a nice hand here for number 12, Haley Dyer. She's had quite a game. Out of the ball game right now. Colwell, inside it goes. Bungie tried to put it up. She draws a foul. We'll go to the free throw line. Aubrey Bungie, the 5'11 junior. The foul on Youngblood. Number 3 on her. Bungie's free throw is no good. Second shot, it's good. Oh, she fell over the line. It won't count. She crossed the line before it got up there. Doggone it. So it went, but will not count.
Who was that?
Bungie.
Yeah. I already wrote my circles.
And there's a steal by Jennings down low. Garner scores. 67-40. Van Far putting on the pressure. Youngblood to the hole. She'll score. Lauren Youngblood. 90 seconds to go in this one. Clopton and Elsberry will be next. Summers knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Van Far's ball. Jennings will turn around and shoot. No good from the baseline. Summers with the rebound. Outlet pass over on the far side. Youngblood puts it up and good. Lauren Youngblood with another bucket. 71-40. Monroe City still working hard trying to take it away. Bunge's shot, wild off the backboard. Summers with the rebound. Up ahead it comes. Yeager. Back to Minor. Lines up a tray and lets it fly, and it's no good. Rebound Yeager. She's fouled.
And that's going to go against Jordan Garner. Be her fourth.
Out of bounds to the Panthers. We're down to 35 seconds. Clock running. Inbound to Yeager. She's fouled.
Clobbered.
that was Bunge.
Oh, my camera moved.
She got her good.
Well, if you're going to do it, make it count.
That's right.
I like it.
That's right. Clock showing 12 and counting. This will be it. Probably. Minor. Her shot no good. Rebound Van Far. 4 seconds. Jennings up the sideline. Will she get a shot off? Yes. At the buzzer, it's no good. So the final score of this one ends up being 71-40. Monroe City wins it and will advance to the championship game. Van Far will battle for third place later in the week. In fact, that'll be on Friday night. Again, 71-40, Monroe City over Van Far. Let's take a break. We'll be back. We'll have our Bowling Green Ready Mix Kearns Construction postgame coming up next.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana. Take your grocery list to County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia and save big on the foods and essentials your family loves. Savings every day throughout the store in every department, or let County Market do the cooking for you with signature fried chicken, roasters, sides, and desserts. And don't forget to use your Max card. They're free and available for instant use from your local County Market grocer in Louisiana, Vandalia, or shop anytime. Find recipes and more at mycountymarket.com.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
71-40. Van Far ends up on the losing end here at Clopton's Invitational Basketball Tournament. April, do you have those numbers ready?
I do.
Well, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford is ready to sponsor it, so let's roll.
All right. Well, we knew that it was going to be tough for Van Far coming into this one. Monroe City is so tough. And the Lady Panthers came right out to a lead over Van Far. But, they battled back and tied it up at 14 points apiece right about 1:30 mark of this one. And then a buzzer-beating shot by Bailey Hayes for Monroe City put them up 17-14 after the first. And then they really went to work on Van Far in the second quarter, outscoring Van Far 27-10 for a halftime lead of 44-24 over Van Far. In the third, it was Monroe City outscoring Van Far 14-9, and then they outscored them in a running clock fourth quarter 12-7 for the 71-40 final. For Van Far, it was Jaylee Jennings leading things with 15 points. Haley Baskett turned in 11 points. Jordan Garner scored 9. It was Annalyn Colwell and Aubrey Bunge each with 2 points apiece, and Devin Keller finished the night with 1 point. And for Monroe City, it was the unstoppable, formidable Jada Summers scoring 25 points to lead the way for her team. And then Haley Dyer Oh my goodness, she's just so impressive to watch on those little fast breaks. After she usually it's followed by or preceded by a steal. She had 22 points tonight. Bailey Hayes, the number 14 Bailey Hayes, had 11 points tonight. Lauren Youngblood had 4. The other Bailey Hayes, the number 33 Bailey Hayes, had 3 points tonight. And then Lila Yeager had 3, and Riley Quinn had 2 to finish things out. Monroe City, 7 for 15 from the line tonight, and Van Far 7 for 19. So not a great night from the line for either team, but there you have it. That's all. Those are all the things that I know, Chuck.
Okay. Well, Kent Peets, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance and more. That's what you'll find at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. We thank Young Enterprises all season for sponsoring our scoring updates. One final thought, we do got to get the player of the game, April. Player of the game brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, serving their neighbors since 1887.
Well, I know Jaylee Jennings had several steals, and she led the way in points, so I would say that's your player of the game.
All right, congratulations, Jaylee Jennings, our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game, brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, serving our neighbors since 1887. Well, that championship semifinals in the book. Monroe City's into the championship game. We'll find out who will join them next. Clopton will be taking on Elsberry in our nightcap. We invite you to stay tuned. We'll have that for you in just a bit. This has been the Bowling Green Ready Mix Kearns Construction TribCast postgame.
It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Hey, welcome back to Clopton High School. It's the 23rd Annual Clopton Invitational Basketball Tournament. We have another Ladies Championship semifinal for you. It's the Clopton Hawks against the Elsberry Indians. Ordinarily, you would think Clopton would have a pretty good chance of running away with this one, but I tell you what, Elsberry is much improved this year, and I'm looking forward to this game.
Absolutely. They have they are just really looking good if they get I can't think of her name. She used to be at Louisiana. She's kind of on a medical leave right now.
Oh, you're talking about Clark.
That's it. Kaiser Clark.
Kaiser, yeah.
If they get her back, boy, they're really going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Mm-hmm. Well, I even like the coaching pairing here. You got a couple of pretty good players that in their day were awesome. I mean,
definitely.
Carrie Copenal for Elsberry, and Devin Streed was Devin Omohundro, of course, for Clopton. So these gals know what it's all about, and they know what they're doing, and something's dinging on there.
Yes, my phone.
All right. Well, we better go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups. We're getting close here. The starting lineups from Pike County Health Department. Check out all their services at pikecountyhealth.org. Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice caring for our communities.
All right, and I need yours.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so for the number 3 seeded Elsberry Indians, it will be number 10, Claire Henry, a 5'10 senior, getting the start today. 5'7 sophomore, number 12, Kylie Kinsler. Number 15, Josie Horn. She's a 5'8 senior. 5'7 senior, number 24, Tess Weekly. And number 25, Megan Hagemeyer, a 5'9 senior. So again, for Elsberry, it will be Henry, Kinsler, Horn, Weekly, and Hagemeyer. And for the number 2 seeded Clopton Lady Hawks, it'll be number 11, Taylor Akers, a 5'2 sophomore. Number 15, Caitlin Coons, a 5'5 senior. 5'8 senior, number 24, Jillian Lockard. 5'8 sophomore, number 35, Kerrigan Lockard. And number 42, Kaylin Lockard, a 5'10 senior. So again, for Clopton, it will be Akers, Kuntz, and then the Lockards 3. That would be Jillian, Kerrigan, and Kaylin.
Those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Be sure to visit pikecountyhealthdepartment.org for more information, caring for our communities. Well, Clopton against Elsberry.
I mean, it's going to be, I think this is going to be one of the best games.
It's on. And it's next on TribCast.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, by La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, the Law Office of Briscoe and Branning, by Pike County Memorial Hospital, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Bit Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana, by County Markets of Vandalia in Louisiana, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, Bowling Green Lumber Company, by Lynn's Heritage House, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and by Pike County Title Company. Now, coverage of high school basketball from the People's Tribune newspaper. Celebrating 10 years of high school sports. This is TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually
be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
The 10th season of TribCast Basketball on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, Bowling Green Lumber Company, by Lynn's Heritage House, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and by Pike County Title Company. More high school basketball is coming up, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Well, the Monroe City Lady Panthers are in the championship game, and one of these two teams will join them later on. It's Clopton and Elsberry. Time for the opening tip, brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873. It'll be Claire Henry in the center circle against Jillian Lockhart. And here we go. The tip controlled by Elsberry. It's Tess Weekly. She's a senior this year. 5'7", runs the show out front. The pass is stolen away by Caitlin Coates. She'll take it all the way in with a scoop. Can't hit the shot. Caitlin gets her own rebound. Tosses it outside where it's recovered by Kaylin Lockhart. Back to Coates for three. That's too hard. And the rebound to Elsberry. Lady Indians survived that first barrage. They'll have it back here with Weekly again out front, guarded by Kuntz. Pass comes to Horn. Now down low to Henry on the baseline right, left side. Weekly at the left wing rather. Trying to get a screen, now feeds it inside, backing in. Hagemeyer can't get it to go. Rebound though to Elsberry. Comes outside, Tess Weekly again. They'll reset. We're going to have a reach-in foul here on Caitlin Kuntz.
Just got a little too jumpy.
A little too feisty. A little too feisty.
There you go. So KK picks up her first.
It's out of bounds. Horn will throw it in for the Indians. To Weekly. Kensler hasn't touched it yet. She's out there trying to get it from Weekly, and there it is. Kensler back over to Weekly, and they'll set up the play again. Over it goes to Josie Horn. Out top to Henry. Inside Weekly. She's tied up. We're going to have a jump ball, and arrow favors Clopton. Still no score. 6:37 to go here in the first. It happens like this a lot. No score for a few minutes, and then bam, 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 bam.
And then it's on.
Kaylin Lockhart off the glass too hard. Kerrigan Lockhart tips it out to Akers. Now over to Kuntz. To Jillian. Back to Kuntz. Inside, down low. Kerrigan Lockhart shot no good, and it's out of bounds. It's going to go off Hagemeyer, I think.
Yes.
And so Clopton keeps it with 6:07 to go in the first. Inbound pass to Kerrigan. She's double teamed over in the corner, manages to get it out to Akers. Now Kuntz from the corner, a long three, no good. And the rebound to Claire Henry for Elsberry. Pass up to Horn, now back to Weekly. Tess across the line, 5:50 to go in the first, still no score. Here's Henry. Pass knocked away from behind, picked up by Kuntz. She throws it down low to Jillian Lockhart. On the baseline, can't go. Back out to Akers. Akers at the free throw line to Kuntz between the circles. Over in the corner it goes Lockhart. Drives left baseline. Cut off. Kerrigan Lockhart shots blocked. Wow, the defense is just tremendous. Here's a long pass up to Claire Henry. In a bit of trouble. Inside it goes. Hagemeyer back outside. The shot from 17. Good. That would be Josie Horn to put the Indians on top 2-0. And that only took about 2:55. Now Akers. Over it goes to Kuntz. They're looking for Jillian in the corner. There she is. Inside it goes. Now back to Jillian. She'll fire it up from 8. Good in the lane. Jillian Lockhart.
Jillian was a scoring machine in the opening round.
Lady Hawks scored 70 against their opponents the other night. Jillian knocks that one away, and it's picked up by Kuntz. Jillian led her a little too far and out of bounds. Good idea, it just didn't connect. Now the Indians are going to send in Tyra Henderson and Tanisha Henderson. So a couple. Tiny?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they call her? She is pretty tiny, isn't she?
Yep.
5'2" is what she's just in the book here. Plays big though, right?
Definitely.
Here she is. Henderson up ahead. Weekly can't control it. And Jillian Lockhart goes in against Hagemeyer and scores. 4-2, Clopton on top.
Jillian get that?
Yes.
Okay.
She did.
It's hard looking through my little screen.
Tiny throws it away again. Wide open down low. Lockhart scores.
Ooh.
That's Kalen. And it is 6-2, and Coach Dow, Kerry Koch Dow wants a timeout. They don't want this one getting away too early. 6-2, 3:57 to go in the first on TribCast.
If you buy electricity from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you're more than a customer. You're a member too. What does that mean? It means you have a say in how things run. It means you have equity in Quiver River when there's money left after expenses each year. It means that helping you save electricity is important because we're in this together. It means you have more than safe, reliable energy. You have power. You have people. Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those they serve. CUIVRE.com.
Haven't heard nothing. Whoops. What was that you say? We're back to action here after the timeout. Elsberry must feel like they've been hit by a rock here or something, man. 6-2, and Clopton was putting it all on them. Let's see after the timeout if they can kind of get it back together. Weekly out from the top. Gets it to Tiny Henderson. And she's having trouble.
Yeah.
Now Tyra back out to Weekly. Tess will drive in, stop, pop, 13-footer, rolls off the rim, no good, and Kuntz has the rebound for Clopton. Caitlin pushes it up, now circles out on the right wing. Kerrigan has it off to Jillian in the corner. That was a dangerous pass right through the middle of the lane. Hey, how about that? They found a wide open Kaylin Lockhart who stuck it in from about 5 down on the baseline right. 8-2. Coach Street's got to be feeling pretty good with this so far. Henderson to Henderson. Back to Tiny Henderson. Over it goes to Weekly for 3. No good. Tiny's got the rebound. She'll put it up. It's in and out. No good. Now Hagemeyer underneath. Can't hit the shot. Here's a shot by the other Henderson, Tyra, and she scores. That'll make it 8-4. The winner of this one gets Monroe City on Friday night. Jillian Lockhart to Akers. Inside it goes. And a ball taken away. It went off the hands of Kerrigan Lockhart. Elsberry on the run. Weekly lines up a 3 and lets it fly. It's no good as it bounced up. It looked like it might come down yet, but it went out of bounds. Going to belong to Clopton. Claire Henry back into the ballgame for Elsberry. She will replace Kylie Kinsler. No pressure by Elsberry. Clopton walks it across the time stripe. This is Akers. Inside, ball knocked away. And it belongs to Weekly right now. Up ahead to Henderson. Tiny to Tyra down low. Comes to the wing. In the middle. In the paint. Back outside. Weekly drives. Down low. Try to pass it off to Tyra Henderson. Ball ends up on the floor. Loose, and Clopton comes away with it. Here's a long pass up to Kerrigan Lockhart. Kerrigan is stripped from behind by Tiny Henderson. Tanisha playing very good defense there. Actually sideways with her.
Yeah.
Wasn't from behind, it was sideways. He was side by side with her, man.
Parallel.
Parallel, that's it. And I think Tanisha really wanted to get sideways with her, but she ended up doing that pretty much. 1:36 left here in the first.
Man, this first has flown by.
Yeah, it's been a good one. 8-4 the score, Clopton on top. Tyra Henderson will toss it into Weekly. Tess, ball above her head, fires it up to half court to Hagemeyer, over to Henderson. Down to Henry, it's knocked away from behind as Akers got in there trying to steal it. She wouldn't have had nowhere to go even though she'd come up with it, but good effort.
Mixed it up.
Good effort. Who's going to throw it in? It's going to be Tyra. Better hurry. Gets it out to Tanisha. Free throw line over to Weekly. Lines up the tray, and it rolls out. No good. Henderson has a rebound. Tyra lost it. Now we're tied up. And it's going to go to Clopton. 1:19 to go here in the first. Here's Kuntz. High post pass to Jillian. Back to Kuntz. Wide open for three. It's no good. Jillian's got the rebound. Blocked. Claire Henry blocked her good. Wow. Now Weekly for the Indians. Up ahead to Hagemeyer. One bounce off to Tiny Henderson. Tanisha over on the wing. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Ball flies out to Kuntz. Kuntz up across the line. Still with it. Now gives off to Jillian for three. That's off. Ball in the corner. Picked up by Weekly. Triple teamed. Somebody's open. Hagemeyer was, but getting back to knock it out was Kaylin Lockhart. First appearance of the night for Megan Harrelson into the ball game. She'll replace Caitlin Kuntz. Now Josie Horn comes back in for Hagemeyer for Elsberry. And they want Horn to throw it in over at the far sideline half court. It comes into Weekly. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tanisha Henderson in trouble, out top. Weekly drives in, puts it up, no good. She's having a hard time finding a bucket tonight. Now Harrelson trying to stave it from going out. She does, and a pass hits the underneath the rim. Clopton keeps it with 8 seconds to go, and the shot by Kaylin Lockhart won't go. Rebound Elsberry, 4 seconds. Weekly with two. Lets one fly at the buzzer. Oh, and it almost went in off the glass.
Wow.
If you're Tess Weekly, you got to think, man, I just got to keep shooting because they're going to start dropping here before long.
Right.
At the end of the first quarter, it's 8-4 Clopton over Elsberry. Back with more of this championship semifinal in a minute. This is TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Scoring update time brought to you by Young Enterprises, New Hartford.
All right, for Elsberry, it's Josie Horn and Tyra Henderson each with 2 points apiece. And for Clopton, it's Jillian Lockhart and Kaylin Lockhart each with 4 points apiece.
There's your scoring update. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. There's a basket put in by Tyra Henderson of Elsberry. The score is 8-6. Now Kerrigan Lockard down low, has it knocked away, and it is tied up. And the arrow is going to favor Clopton. We've got us some heated play down there right now. It's
definitely
exciting to watch. 8-6, Clopton by 2. Kuntz, out it comes to Kaylin Lockard. Free throw line, down in the corner to Kuntz, or pardon me, Kerrigan Lockard. Now back to Kaylin, over to Jillian. Jillian has an opening on the left baseline, puts it up too hard, over the rim, and the ball trickles out to Harrelson. Now to Kaylin Lockard. She'll move in, let it fly, and an offensive foul is called against Kaylin Lockard. And the Elsberry coaching staff, I thought was going to have a stroke. They got so excited. Man.
And for being physical, there's only 2 fouls in this game. Both of them belong to Clopton. Caitlin with 1 and Kaylin with 1.
And we have a couple of gals bumping into each other over on the far sideline. Tanisha Henderson and Kerrigan Lockard, and they're going to call a foul on Lockard.
Okay.
Kerrigan gets the foul.
It's her first, team's third.
Horn to throw it in. She'll do so to Tanisha Henderson, who will bring it across the line uncontested. Sets up near the right wing out high. Almost lost it. Gets it back. There's a pass to Horn. She throws it away as it's tipped by Jillian Lockard, and here comes Jillian on the run the other way. Now she holds up on the wing. Out top it comes to Kuntz. Caitlin looks over the defense. It's a zone defense from Elsberry, and they throw it right to Tess Weekly. Weekly up the far sideline on the run. Spins, runs into Jillian Lockard. It's off of Lockard, out of bounds. Megan Hagemeyer will check back in now for Elsberry, replacing Claire Henry. The lob pass. Hagemeyer open underneath, and a blocking foul is called on Kaylin Lockard.
And that'll be her second.
She stopped the shot. Will send Hagemeyer to the free throw line.
This will be the first trip for either team.
Hagemeyer can tie it from the charity stripe if she can hit 2 here.
After the first, Louisiana beating Winfield 14-1.
Hagemeyer won't tie it as she missed that first free throw. Still has 1 to come, though. That one's no good either.
Oh.
In the corner, the ball loose. Clopton picks it up. Hawks still lead by 2. Very tough zone defense here from Elsberry. Jillian Lockard, triple teamed. Out it comes to Harrelson. Now to Kerrigan. To Kuntz. Over to Harrelson. Couple bounces. Passes off to Jillian Lockard near the corner. Works against Tyra Henderson. Cut off. Gets it to Kaylin. She'll move in. Force one up. No good. Ball tipped. And all over the back, we're going to have a foul against Clopton.
I tell you what, assistant coach Dow down here, she is loving it.
They want to get...
My goodness, they are up for this game.
They want to get Kaylin out of there. They're very happy. That's 3 on Kaylin.
That's right.
So she hits the bench. 22 checks in for her, Marge Garrett. Now the Hawks steal it away, and it is Jillian. Off to Harrelson. Layup is good. Megan Harrelson with the bucket. 10-6. Weekly. In the backcourt, up ahead to Tanisha Henderson. She'll fire a 3, and it's good! Tiny with a big shot.
Oh my.
That draws Elsberry to within 1. It's 10-9. Jillian Lockard in the corner, skips it over to Kuntz, open for 3. She left it short. There's Henderson with the rebound. Tanisha pushing it up against Harrelson. To the baseline, stops, swings it outside, fired it blindly, is picked up by Jillian Lockard, who travels. Traveling on Jillian Lockard.
Ooh, boy.
I'm telling you, this has been great. 5:03 to go here in the second quarter. Elsberry's basketball. Inbound pass comes to Hagemeyer. Back outside to Weekly. Tess on the dribble. Watch out. Kuntz can steal it in the blink of an eye. Weekly gets a screen, moves around it, shoots, no good. The rebound pulled in by Kylie Kinsler, and it's out of bounds off of Elsberry. We may have a foul here. We do.
It's going on Kylie Kinsler.
Mm-hmm.
Her first, team's first.
Yeah, Elsberry would like nothing better than to knock off the Hawks here at home in this tournament. And they're within one right now. Clopton fighting for it. Garrett throws it right to Weekly. Tess still in the backcourt. Now Henderson has it over the line. Tiny moves in, lines it up, lets it go. Good! That's a deuce, but it puts Elsberry up 11-10, and Tiny's going to get mobbed in the huddle. 11-10, Elsberry with 4:16 to go. Second period, this is the Clopton tournament from TribCast.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Well, it's been a while since Clopton has scored.
Yes,
They're in need of a bucket here. Caitlin Kuntz in the middle it goes to Garrett. Back outside to Akers. Akers to Kuntz. They'll reload. Trying to figure out this zone from Elsberry. It's been a devil for him. There's another bad pass, and Clopton gets it back. Jillian Lockhart, free throw line, lets her fly, no good. Rebound, Hagemeyer has it, bumped. Nothing called, she'll throw it out. Here comes Henderson. She's been hot lately, a 3 and a deuce, back to back. Claire Henry, almost stolen. Weekly wants a 3. It's no good.
Wow.
Jillian's got the rebound. Long pass up to Kuntz. Kuntz works in, can't go. Knocked away. Picked up Jillian for 3. It's good. Jillian Lockhart. Woo. Hawks back on top by 1. It's 12-11. 3:10 to go here in the first half. Weekly slowly across the line. Picked up by Kuntz. Gets it to Kinsler. Kinsler in a bit of trouble. Now gets it to Hagemeyer. Comes over to Henry. Beyond 3. Lets one fly. That's off the mark. Rebound, Clopton. Jillian Lockhart. Dribbles out of trouble. Now across the time stripe. Out on top it comes to Taylor Akers. Akers still with the ball, looking it over. Over to Kuntz in the corner quickly. Jillian Lockhart for 3. It's on the way, and okay, that one goes down. Lockhart with a couple in a row. 15-11 and a timeout, Elsberry. Hawks by 4, 2:28 to go. First half, Clopton tournament on TribCast.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you. Elsberry entered the game with a record of 7-3. The Hawks are 9-2. There are a couple of good teams battling out here right now. And Clopton has the advantage at the moment, 15-11. Elsberry's basketball. They've shown the ability to battle back here in the first half. They'll have to do it again as Tanisha Henderson gets across the time stripe. Passes off on the high post to Claire Henry, and the ball is loose. Tanisha Henderson gathers it in. That was close. They almost lost that one. Tyra Henderson now. Where's she going to go? You better get rid of it. And finally, Kinsler there to help her out. Now Hagemeyer in the corner. Out top it comes to Henry. Over to Tanisha. Drives in, shoots, and it won't off. No good. Almost went. Rebound Kerrigan Lockhart up ahead of Kuntz. Kuntz through traffic. All the way to the left wing. Now comes outside to Akers. Down to Kerrigan Lockhart. Blocked by Hagemeyer. Hagemeyer thought she got all ball, but she's whistled for the foul. This will send Kerrigan Lockhart to the free throw line for Clopton with 1:38 to go. First half. Kerrigan's free throw is perfect. Megan Harrelson back into the ball game for Clopton. Marge Garrett checks out. Kerrigan's second free throw, it's good. Bounced around a bit, but it went down. And it's 17-11.
As long as it makes it to the bottom of the net.
That's what counts. So now Elsberry down by 6. Kinsler out to Hagemeyer. To Henderson. Tanisha's tripped up and loses it out of bounds. Weekly in for Tiny now. Tanisha did a great job while she was in there. Here's Harrelson for the Lady Hawks. Stops on the wing outside, gives it off to Kuntz. High post, Jillian Lockhart. Over it goes. Akers wants a three. That's no good. Rebound, though, picked up by Lockhart. Boy, she always seems to be in the right spot at the right time, doesn't she?
Definitely.
Jillian gives it off to Harrelson, who scores on a 13-foot jumper. Megan Harrelson. And it's an 8-point lead with under a minute to go now in the half. Elsberry really needs a bucket here. The momentum is totally switched to Clopton.
Yep. Ever since Jillian scored that first three-pointer.
Tyra out to Henry. Off to Tess. Wants a three. That's short. Rebound outside. It comes to Kuntz. On the run. Gets it to Jillian. Fakes the three. To the baseline. Back off to Kuntz. Over it goes. Wide open. Harrelson for another shot. That's no good. Rebound. Henry's got it. Gets it to Harrelson. They got plenty of time. Pardon me, this is Weekly. And then Weekly is fouled from behind, I believe.
Well, she looked like she was going like a freight train out of control.
It's what I thought. Chuggy, 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 chuggy. Choo, choo. The foul apparently against Jillian Lockhart.
Be her first.
Now 11.6 on the clock. And the pass comes in to Weekly. Tess out high on the left wing. Needs a screen. Didn't get much of one. 4 seconds to go. She'll fire it up, and it rolls off. No good. Rebound. No good, but there's a foul at the buzzer. We're going to shoot a couple of free throws. Everybody will leave the court except for Claire Henry. She'll be shooting 2. Time has expired. Lockhart on the foul. 2 in a row on Jillian.
Yep, they didn't want that.
No. Now this has got to feel very odd for Claire. You just don't get this situation very often. You got to think of it as practice. Well, she missed it.
I would say it would be difficult.
Yeah, I think it would be. Let's see if she can knock down this second one. She cannot.
Nope. And they have not been able to score since Tiny took the lead.
So we are through the first half of play, and the Clopton Hawks have a 19-11 lead over the Elsberry Indians. Well, you know what's next, don't you? It's the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. Stay with us on thepeoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Equal housing lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, new and used tires with wholesale pricing. Mid-America Auto and Towing has a great line of used cars and trucks available with financing options for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models at Mid-America Auto and Towing, now at 15877 Highway 54 in Bowling Green across from the fairgrounds. Mid-America Auto and Towing.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at PCMH, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best outcome for your athlete. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital. We're at work while your athletes are at play.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, I got to tell you, April, that was one of the most fun first halves I have seen this year so far.
I agree.
As the Clopton Hawks and the Elsberry Lady Indians are battling it out here for the right to go to the Clopton Tournament Championship on Friday against Monroe City. Of course, Clopton was the second-place finisher to Monroe City last year in the girls' tournament, so I know they're looking forward to getting back. But, you know, this Elsberry bunch, it wasn't that long ago that they just had a devil of a time with anybody. They couldn't do much anything that was really, you know, what I would consider looking good, you know.
Right.
And they have really, really improved. I am very much impressed with what I've seen here. And some of these girls, you know, that struggled so much early on in their career have really –
I know,
look
they've
a
really
lot better.
blossomed. They say they know what Carrie wants run, and they can run those plays competently, and it's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice to see them come along like that.
Very nice, very nice. So we're going to have the scoring report soon.
Yep, and I can tell you that over in the other gym, it's Louisiana leading Winfield 22-4. So Louisiana having a good game so far.
All right.
Which is just what we wanted.
You want to take a quick break and come back with
That's
the scoring?
right.
Okay, let's do that. Stay with us here on the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be of service, visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana. Take your grocery list to County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia and save big on the foods and essentials your family loves. Savings every day throughout the store in every department, or let County Market do the cooking for you with signature fried chicken, roasters, sides, and desserts. And don't forget to use your Max card. They're free and available for instant use from your local County Market grocer in Louisiana, Vandalia, or shop anytime. Find recipes and more at mycountymarket.com.
This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Here to help life go right, State Farm is there.
I'm Chuck Brandstetter along with April Froenig here at the Bowling Green Tractor TribCast broadcast booth. Halftime and the second game of our doubleheader from the new Gymnasium in the championship semifinals. Clopton leads Elsberry 19-11, and it is time. I know you've been waiting for it.
Oh, definitely.
People have been waiting for this. It's time for the scoring update, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. They feature Kent Feeds, Asgrow, and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance, plus much, much more. Visit YoungEnterprisesInc.com.
All right. Well, Clopton had the better of Elsberry through the first quarter. They outscored them by double points. They led 8-4 after the first, and then Elsberry just battled and battled. Had a three-pointer by Tiny Henderson, and then her two-point bucket put them ahead at the 4-minute, 16-second mark. Elsberry took the lead 11-10, and then after that, there were 4 free throws in a row that they missed. Claire Henry and Megan Hagemeyer both went to the line and came up empty at the free throw line, and it was like it iced them. And it didn't help that Jillian Lockhart had a three-pointer that put Clopton back up, and then a two-point shot. And then Megan Harrelson got a couple of baskets. Kerrigan Lockhart went and locked it down at the free throw line. It was, they got Kaylin Lockhart in foul trouble right off the bat. 6-minute mark of the second, she picked up her third foul. Elsberry was really happy about that, and like I said, took the lead at the 4-minute mark. But then it just seemed like those 4 missed free throws just shut Elsberry down. So they're going to have to get their mind right, or I don't know, because Clopton, they just seem to be able to overcome anything.
Yep.
So anyway, for Clopton, it is Jillian Lockhart, obviously, leading things with 9 points. Kaylin Lockhart has 4. Megan Harrelson has 4. And Kerrigan Lockhart has 2. And for Elsberry, Tiny Henderson leads with 5 points. Tyra Henderson has 4. Josie Horn, 2. A notable, a couple of notables here is Tess Weekly and Megan Hagemeyer. Neither one have any points.
Tess Weekly has fired up a lot of shots, too.
Yes,
She's missed them from all over, I will say that. From 3-point, from 2-point. I mean, all over the place she has. So, she's much better than that.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think,
and she's generally their leading scorer.
Yeah, I think she'll find the range maybe here in this second half. And we are going to have us a ball game right down to the end. I really feel we will.
I agree.
So that's our scoring update, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated, New Hartford. See them soon at YoungEnterprisesInc.com. This has been the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. We're getting set. In fact, we're ready for the second half start.
I mean, they're ready to go.
Yeah, it's brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873. Here we go. Elsberry, down by 8, has the ball to start. Weekly, a good job to get away from Kuntz. Stops and pops, 10 foot in the lane. There we go. I'm telling you, she will get it together, I really feel.
Yeah.
So Weekly, right off the get-go here, makes it 19-13. Now Kaylin Lockhart back to Kuntz for 3. What are you going to do about that? Kuntz knocks down the triple. Now watch out here. Hagemeyer travels. Got to take care of the basketball. Got to take care of that basketball. We got a youngster here that just about ended up under the table.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of things under there that youngsters should not be probably near.
Definitely. They get electrocuted down there.
Caitlin Kuntz off to Jillian Lockhart for Clopton. Over it goes to Akers. Taylor dribbles out to the top. Now off to Kuntz. She's wide open for another three. That one's off the mark, just barely. Rebound Kerrigan, and a foul is going to call against Tess Weekly, I think, from behind. No, it's not Weekly. It's on Claire Henry. And it will be Kaylin Lockhart at the free throw line. That's Craig's boy.
Oh.
I think. Kaylin knocks down the free throw. She'll have another one. .59 seconds gone here in the third quarter. It's a 10-point lead now. Make it 11 as Kaylin got them both. Here's Weekly for Elsberry. Double team, forces it up the far sideline. Good job. And a pushing foul is going to be called here against, I think it's against Kaylin. No, it's not.
KK. That'll be her second. Team's first.
Kaylin looked disgusted and like they may have got it against her.
Yeah.
But lucky for her, it was against Caitlin. There's a bad pass. Ooh. And cannot handling it is Horn. It's picked up by Kuntz. She missed a layup.
Uh-oh.
Battles for the rebound, and we have a tie-up.
Caitlin does not miss those very often.
No, she does not. It's going to stay with Clopton. Kuntz to throw it in. In the corner to Kaylin Lockhart. Out it comes to Akers. Now Kuntz. Skip pass to Jillian Lockhart. Drives right side. Stops, pops. 8-footer. Good. Jillian Lockhart. The lead keeps going up. It's 26-13. Elsberry in dire need of some points. And there is a couple right there from Josie Horn. She just took it to the basket and scored. Horn makes it 26-15. Lockhart in the corner, down low to Kerrigan Lockhart. Jillian's got it back beyond three. Now moves in a bit over to Akers on the right side. Outside Jillian, now Kuntz. Caitlin backs out between the circles. In the center circle. Way out there, a 1-2-2 zone from Elsberry. I think Clopton's kind of figured out this zone. They may need to try to do something different. Akers off to Jillian. And they're going to be patient here. This is smart.
And already Coach Dowell's just showing in some impatience herself.
That ball knocked out of bounds. The Henderson girls are back in for Elsberry. Horn and Henry are out.
And Coach Street may have a good idea here.
Harrelson into the ball game for Clopton. And a timeout called by the Hawks. 5:12 to go, third period. Clopton leads at 26-15. Back in a minute on TribCast.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount.
Here we go.
That's a little preview of the ad that'll play next.
All right. A tease.
There you go.
5 seconds called against Caitlin Kuntz over there. Man, you don't see that very often.
No.
Caitlin couldn't get it in time. So Elsberry needs to take advantage of these opportunities that are given them. Down by 11 with 5:05 to go in the third. Tanisha Henderson. Oh, what was she trying to do? I'm not sure. Ball ends up in Jillian Lockhart's hands, though. To Kaylin, now back to Jillian. Jillian works around her defender and gets it off to Harrelson.
Here they're
now,
just going to play a little run around.
Down low, wide open. Kaylin cannot hit the free throw. Or can't hit the shot, but will shoot a free throw.
I think this is a good game plan by Coach Devin Streed.
Yeah, they're going to spread it out a little bit.
Uh-huh.
If they get a good shot, they can take it. They can pass it up, whatever.
So drawing these fouls.
Hagemeyer, by the way, picked up her second personal. As Kaylin Lockhart knocks down the first free throw, Josie Horn back into the game, replacing Kylie Kinsler.
That's 3 in a row from the line for Kaylin.
And she missed that one. But Caitlin Kuntz has the rebound. Tried to feed it inside. Tess Weekly did a good job to save it in to Hagemeyer, who hands it back to Weekly. And Tess, like a runaway train, all the way down. Score!
Coast to coast.
My goodness, what a play from Tess Weekly. For Clopton fans, that's the gal you've come to know and hate.
Yep.
Yeah. Jillian Lockhart's shot short. Rebound, Weekly. Elsberry trying to put a run together. Weekly on the run, has trouble. It's knocked away from her, picked up by Lockhart. Jillian. Test slow to get up. She's back on defense now. Kuntz for 3. That's downtown. Missed it. Rebound, Kerrigan Lockhart. They have another chance at it. Here's Kaylin Lockhart. Oh, what a nice little move. A finger roll right over the top of the rim.
Is that Kerrigan?
No, it was Kaylin.
Kaylin, okay.
Beautiful shot. 29-17. Tanisha Henderson for Elsberry. In trouble. Finally gets rid of it to Weekly. Tess on the floor with the dribble. Moves in the lane. Shoots. Can't hit that runner. Rebound, Kaylin. Up to Harrelson against Henderson. Harrelson can't hit the shot. Fight for the rebound, and what do we have? The foul is called on number 2, Tanisha Henderson. Now we're going to have a timeout. Clopton calls timeout with 3 minutes to go in the third. They're up 12 here at the peoplestribune.com.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schuchard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Clopton's basketball after the timeout. Kuntz in the corner to Jillian Lockard. Out top to Harrelson. They lob it into Kuntz. Kuntz now backs out on the wing. In the corner to Jillian Lockard. Tried to get it down low to Kalen. Knocked around. Picked up by Elsberry. And that would be Kinsler. Tanisha walks. Henderson called for the traveling. So Clopton has it right back. Coach Street up off the bench, man. She's hollering instructions out there, wanting her Hawks to do this and do that. Lockard. She draws a blocking foul. Jillian will go to the line.
That's going to be whistled on Claire Henry.
So that kind of meant the wee.
Yeah.
Figuring out, Miss Street. Jillian Lockard knocks down the free throw. Kaylin Lockard will check out as Taylor Akers comes back in. Jillian with another shot. It's no good. Did everything but go down. Rebound Elsberry. Horn to Henderson. Double team taken away by Harrelson. Harrelson goes in 1-on-2. Can't hit the shot, but does draw the foul. The fouls are starting to rack up now.
Yeah.
That was on Tanisha Henderson again.
That'll be her second, team's fifth.
2 shots this time for Megan Harrelson. Harrelson, a 5'3" sophomore. Seeing a lot of playing time here.
She's had a great game.
Yeah, knocks down the free throw. She'll have another. And that one's no good. Claire Henry with the rebound. Bad outlet pass. It's stolen, and Kerrigan Lockard scores. Now Tyra Henderson having trouble. It's tied up. Jump ball. Arrow will favor Clopton. No, I'm sorry. Favor Elsberry. Weekly and Hagemeyer coming back in for Tanisha Henderson and for Josie Horn. Tyra Henderson will throw it in right in front of the scorer's bench. Does so to Hagemeyer, who gets it back. Oop, nope, she faked me out. Then the pass goes off the hands of Horn, out of bounds.
Just too many mistakes.
Elsberry, Elsberry is starting to look more and more like the team from the
Just
past.
Getting in too much of a hurry and not working together as a unit. There's just 5 individuals out there.
Right.
Where Clopton's working as a unit.
Lockard outside to Akers. Now Harrelson has it. They force him out near half court. And a blocking foul on Weekly as she bumped her. The old belly button, Buck. Judy and I do that every once in a while at home. Do the old belly bump, you know. Yeah.
That's the first on Weekly, team 6.
Jillian Lockard across the line off to Harrelson. They're going to spread it out a little bit in this 4-corner offense. Right down the middle, Harrelson kicks it off in the corner. Akers now back out front to Kuntz. Out on top, they'll eat some time. Jillian drives in. Now we'll back out. Clock running at the minute 5. Under a minute to go. Finally, a foul on Tyra Henderson. Stops the clock with 55 seconds. That's not the one you want to foul.
No, that'll be her first, team 7th.
Of course, there's not too many out there I would foul, really.
No doubt.
Seriously, who do you pick?
No, Clopton is a very, very good free throw shooting team.
Jillian knocks down the free throw to make it 34-17. Second one. It's good. Pretty near automatic with her.
Yeah.
Well, this Clopton press killing them. I have a foul on the Hawks here. Jillian, or probably Caitlin Kuntz. Yep, with the foul.
And that'll be her third. Elsberry fans saying, oh, you can whistle Clopton.
Yeah.
As you see, the fouls are 7-2, though I have not seen Clopton getting away with anything.
No,
so,
no.
You know, sometimes the team just plays clean.
That's right. So Garrett has come into the ballgame for Kuntz with those 3 fouls. Marge Garrett. And we're down to 40 seconds. Here's Weekly. Puts one up short. Gets her own rebound, and that one won't go. Her troubles continue.
I mean, she is aggravated.
90% of the time, I bet she hits those shots.
Oh, absolutely.
For whatever reason, tonight she's just missing them. How about a 3? No. Meantime, Harrelson, like a streak, puts it up, no good. And on a rebound, we have another foul.
Yeah. I don't know what she was thinking doing that much business over the back. That's her third foul on Claire Henry.
Well, Kuntz didn't get much of a break, did she?
No.
She's right back in there. She told Marge, thanks, Marge. I appreciate the little break there.
Well, if I know Caitlin Kuntz, she'd rather be on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Emma Flaster back into the game now. I think that's her first appearance of the night. 5'8" sophomore. And the shot's no good from Akers, but she battles for her own rebound. Tanisha Henderson's in there with her, and we have a jump. It'll stay with Elsberry. 21 seconds to go. Kuntz will throw it in. To Locker, Jillian. Tripped by Weekly. Boy, this thing is getting ugly now. I'm just, we enjoyed it so much in the first half. This second half has been totally different.
Yep, Weekly's picking up frustration fouls.
And we know that Jillian Lockert
can
does
lock
that.
it down.
She's just going to score from that free throw line. Hey, Garrett's coming back in for Kuntz.
Just for the fun of it.
Let me have some fun. Hey, she missed one, but got her own rebound, Jillian did. Out it comes to Harrelson. 16-footer.
Oh, I thought that was going in.
It looked good. 5 seconds. Somebody got to shoot.
Oh, man.
At the buzzer. No.
Had to hurry up.
Clopton with one heck of a third quarter. They've upped their lead to 36-17. We'll be back with the fourth in this championship semifinal in a minute on TribCast.
The 10th season of TribCast basketball on thepeoplestribune.com is brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, Bowling Green Lumber Company, by Lynn's Heritage House, the Bowling Green Bobcat Booster Club, Hayden's Motorsports Center, and by Pike County Title Company. More high school basketball is coming up, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast. If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Here we go into the fourth quarter. It will be Elsberry's ball to start. Let's check the numbers of the third quarter. Here's April with a report from Young Enterprises Incorporated.
For Clopton, Jillian Lockard leads with 15 points, and then Kaylin Lockard has 9, 5 for Megan Harrelson, 4 for Kerrigan Lockard, and 3 for Caitlin Kuntz. And for Elsberry, it is 5 points for Tiny Henderson, 4 for Josie Horn, 4 for Tess Weekly, and 4 for Tyra Henderson. And that's that.
It'll be Tyra Henderson at the free throw line. She was fouled on the way into the basket by Kerrigan Lockhart.
That's her second.
Henderson misses her free throw. Second one, that's good. Points have been few and far between for Elsberry lately. Jillian Lockhart streaks around everybody coast to coast with a shot and scores. Jillian Lockhart, 20-point lead now, 38-18. Biggest of the night for Clopton. Looks like another Clopton Monroe City championship, doesn't it?
Yep.
Weekly holds the ball out top. Now puts it on the floor. Drives right side, cut off. Nowhere to go. Passes it back to Flaster. Now it's Tanisha Henderson out top. Drives to the wing, stops the dribble, gets it up to Hagemeyer on the high post. Tyra Henderson almost lost it. She'll fire one up. And it's out of bounds off of Flaster. Down on hands and knees trying to get that one. Emma will check out. Back into the game is Claire Henry. Caitlin Kuntz, wide open down low. Kaylin Lockhart.
Wow.
She can really see the floor, Caitlin can.
Yes. For no taller than she is.
Finds the open person and whistles that ball to him, man. 40-18. We're in the fourth quarter, and we got 6.5 minutes to go. Tanisha Henderson in a world of hurt. Elsberry calls timeout to avoid a turnover. Let's take time two with 6:26 to go in the game. Clopton up big on TribCast.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Clopton, after a steal, has the ball following the timeout. Kerrigan Lockhart in our world of hurt. Tyra Henderson steals it away from her. Henry to Tanisha. Up ahead to Hagemeyer. She goes in against Akers. And the ball taken away from behind by Jillian Lockhart, who then tries to tiptoe on the baseline before going out. And she was doing a dance down there.
I don't know what Megan was thinking slowing down. She just should have went hard. They say they've stopped attacking. They say they're playing scared and tentative now.
Yep.
And I know that is definitely not a tenet of Coach Carrie Coke Dow. She likes to play hard and aggressive. So
Hagemeyer to Henry. Down inside. Puts it off the glass too hard. Caitlin Lockhart with the rebound. Off to Kuntz. Caitlin around two defenders. Now stops. Gets it to Harrelson. Down low. Kerrigan Lockhart. Off to Caitlin Lockhart. Tries to go inside. The ball tipped into the hands of Hagemeyer, who is fouled by Caitlin Kuntz.
That'll be the fourth on Caitlin.
Still non-shooting here for Elsberry. They'll take it out of bounds. Taylor Akers will replace Caitlin with those 4 fouls. Henderson across the line for Elsberry. Tess Weekly has it. Tries to lob it down to Tyra Henderson Lowen and knocked away and stolen. Here's Megan Harrelson. Akers. In the corner, Jillian for three. Short. Rebound tipped out, picked up by Akers. Moves in, 14-footer. It's no good. Kerrigan's there. Loses it, picked up by Tanisha. Bounce pass Hagemeyer up to Weekly. Weekly with Henry. Fires one up, no good, but there's Henry to put it back in. That time Weekly knew Henry was over there somewhere. Put it up off the glass, and Henry was able to get it and put it back in. Pretty smart, really. 40-20 is the score. Clopton by 20 with 4.5 to go. Another foul. That's on Tanisha Henderson.
That'll be her third.
And again, it's Lockard at the line. Jillian, how many she made tonight?
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for 7. She's actually missed twice.
A lot of bench players coming in for Coach Carrie Koch Dow right now. As Jillian missed that free throw. Here's Tiny Henderson. That shot no good by Kelsey Flaster. Rebound Clopton. Tell you what, Coach Cokedown still coaching, man. They're still getting it on. It's a four-corner offense again here for the Lady Hawks. That's driving Elsberry's coaching staff crazy.
Yes.
Really, there ain't much you can do. You get out there, and then it's going to create somebody wide open. There's a foul on Henderson again. That's Tanisha's. I think that might be her fourth.
It is.
Madison Parrish getting ready to check in. First time tonight. Jillian Lockard with another one. Kerrigan Lockard will sit down as Parrish comes in. Abby Jenkins, a 5'5" freshman, into the game for Elsberry. Second one by Jillian, it's good. It's 43-20. Josie Horn goes inside. Henry can't get the pass, knocked away by Kaylin Lockard. Now we're going to have a foul in the backcourt on Josie Horn. And why in the world they want to keep sending Jillian Lockard to the free throw line, I have no idea. Jillian says, oh, I'll take it. She makes another one. Marge Garrett into the Clopton lineup, replacing Kaylin Lockard. That shot's good. 45-20. Jillian's going to sit down now, and Caitlin Kuntz comes back in. 5 more points, we'll have a running clock. You believe that?
No.
That's hard to believe.
It's such a good first half.
I know it. With the ball is Abby Jenkins. She'll lob it into Ariel Rios. Whistle stops play. We have a foul. That's going to go against Marge Garrett of Clopton.
What's crazy is that the kiss of death seems to be when they went ahead. Because ever since Tiny made that two-pointer that put him on top by a point, everything went downhill after that.
Yep. Emma Flaster, good ball handling. Now she'll just lob it. That's not the thing to do to Clopton. They can go over and get it. Harrelson. Then she's knocked to the floor and fouled hard. We'll walk to the other end of the court as the foul. Was that from God or what is that?
Sorry about that.
Yes, Lauren.
I got my arm all caught up and stuff.
Heaven. Hey, Harrelson missed the free throw. Madison Horstmeyer comes in for Kuntz now. I have a feeling this time Kuntz may be finished for the night.
I think you're right.
Yeah. That one is good. So Harrelson gets a free throw to make it 46-20. And we're down to 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Abby Jenkins. Over it goes to Emma Flaster. Back to Jenkins. Well, she can handle the ball pretty well. They try to pass it to Peyton Robinson. She saves it. Emma tried to get it out to Abby Jenkins. It was knocked out of bounds by Taylor Akers. Mr. Custard taking a good look at that number on Madison Horstmeyer's front. He calls a foul on her. That was funny. I mean, he stared at that thing. There's a shot, no good. And we're going to go to the free throw line here with one of the freshmen for Elsberry. It'll be Peyton Robinson to shoot two. The foul.
Horstmeyer picks up her second.
Yeah.
Back to back.
Custer liked it so much he called another one. Robinson missed the free throw. Second shot. It's no good. Rebound Elsberry, though. Robinson back to Jenkins. Over goes to Flaster. Down in the corner. Outside Jenkins. Shot is good. That's a tray by Kelsey Flaster. So where's that been all night? Where have you been? 46-23 with 2 minutes to go in the game. Harrelson tries to answer back with a three of her own. No, but there's Marge Garrett to stick it back in. Well, Garrett makes it 48-23. Jenkins works against Akers out top. Pass off to Flaster. Emma trying to direct traffic. And a pass intended for Rios goes out of bounds.
There's some miscues.
More subs coming in for Elsberry and Clopton. Logan Hall into the ball game for Coach Street. As Garrett checks out. Stephanie Talbert is also in there as Akers checked out. Harrelson in the corner, tries to skip it over here, and it does end up in the hand of Parrish, who then stepped over the line and gets called for the backcourt violation. Abby Jenkins across the line on the dribble. Goes around a screen, has the shot, doesn't take it. Fights for the loose ball, but it's picked up by Harrelson for Clopton. Left-hand layup coming, and she hit it too hard off the glass. Out of bounds, but it'll stay with Clopton. 1:04 to go in the game. Harrelson inbounds to Hall. Logan Hall to Parrish. Over it goes to Talbert. Harrelson wants an 18-footer. She's got it. Megan Harrelson. That'll make it 50-23. We're under a minute. Jenkins for Elsberry. To Sophia Vaughn, who's in. She lost it out of bounds, but it's off of Clopton. 35 seconds to go. Inbound pass will come from Kelsey Flaster. Into Abby Jenkins. Back to Flaster in the corner. Now Jenkins pass, intended for Jenkins, knocked out by Talbert. Oh, down low, wide open. The shot up and in. That's Peyton Robinson. That was a nice play. Under 20 seconds to go. 50-25 is the score. Does Clopton want to score again? We'll find out. They got 12 seconds. I say yes. The shot's no good. The rebound, though, put in over there by Madison Hortzmeyer. And I'll just about do it. 1 second on the clock. A half quarter on the way. No good. 52-25. Clopton wins this one convincingly, as it turns out, over the Elsberry Indians. And we're looking at another Clopton-Monroe City championship game. On Friday, Elsberry will be battling Van Far for third place. Again, the final here, 52-25 Clopton. We'll have the Bowling Green Ready Mix, Kearns Construction postgame coming up next.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Schuchard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Well, the folks in Clopton country are going to go home happy. The folks from Elsberry, not so much. Elsberry, I thought, played a heck of a first half, but just fell apart from about the middle of the second quarter on.
Yeah.
After they had taken the lead, and it was just not good from them from then on.
Nope, they did a lot of right things in the first, and then it just, I don't know. I really couldn't put my finger on what happened, but other than Clopton did kind of figure out the defensive situation, and I don't know.
Elsberry's zone defense in that first half was pretty stifling.
Yes.
But I give Coach Street and the coaching staff credit. They figured out how to attack that, and they went right after it.
Yeah.
And then started playing some very good defense of their own and just shut Elsberry down most of the rest of the way. Let's go ahead and check our final numbers. Our scoring update brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Kent Feeds, Ask Grow, and DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com.
All right. As we said, Clopton kind of jumped out to an early lead. They led 8-4 after the first quarter, and then Elsberry did what they really wanted to do. They got Kaylin Lockhart in foul trouble. She picked up her third foul just 1 minute into the second quarter, and in that second, Tiny Henderson came in. She put a three-pointer up, and then with another bucket, had the lead. They took with 4:16. They took the lead at with 11-10 the score, and then that's just when things they stopped scoring. They had Claire Henry and Megan Hagmeyer go to the line, and they came up empty, 0 for 4. Incidentally, Elsberry ended the game 1 for 8 from the line.
Not good.
But anyway, it just seemed like those free throws, and it just shut things down because they did not score again after taking the lead. The period ended 11-19 with Clopton leading, of course. Then it was Clopton that outscored Elsberry 17-6 in the third quarter, and then 16-8 in the fourth for this 52-25 win. Clopton was 16 for 23 from the line in the night for Elsberry. And I think a big part of the story, too, was Tess Weekly was so frustrated. She couldn't score, and then when she did, it just too many things went wrong. But Tiny Henderson and Tyra Henderson, 5 points apiece to lead things. 4 points for Tess Weekly, 4 for Josie Horn, excuse me. Kelsey Flaster had 3, and Claire Henry and Peyton Robinson each with 2 points apiece, and 4 Clopton. 22 points for Jillian Lockard. She had a great night. 11 points for Kaylin Lockard, 8 for Caitlin Kuntz, 8 for Megan Harrelson, 3 for Caitlin Kuntz, 2 for Marge Garrett, and 4 for Kerrigan Lockard, and that's that.
What it boils down to is the big gals for Clopton came through.
Yes.
And the ones for Elsberry did not.
It really, that really is the story.
That's the way it is. Thanks for the scoring update, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. Visit them soon at youngenterprisesinc.com. We do need to mention our Community State Bank player of the game. Let's mention who that is. Community State Bank brings you that, serving our neighbors since 1887.
I don't think there's any getting around Jillian Lockard.
She's been a player of the game quite a few times, hasn't she?
Yes, she was in the opening round as well. But, tonight she really just – she got a lot of steal. And I would give a honorable mention to Megan Harrelson. She played a great game off the bench. But anyway, Jillian Lockard.
Congratulations, Jillian, our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. Again, tonight, Monroe City won. The girls from up north beat Van Far 71-40. Clopton a win over Elsberry 52-25. So Monroe City, Clopton for the championship. Van Far, Elsberry for third. And it will be a Silex, Louisiana consolation final on Friday at 4:30. Don't forget, TribCast will be back here tomorrow for semifinal action in the boys brackets. Monroe City plays Winfield at 6 o'clock in one of those. Elsberry and Van Far at 7:30 in the other. And on the consolation side, Silex and Clopton at 6. Wright City, Louisiana at 7:30. Hope to see you for some of that action tomorrow here on TribCast. So for Mark Froelich, April Froelich, Chuck Brandstetter. Good night, everybody, here from everyone at the peoplestribune.com.